Right then, just another little video. We probably caught it a little bit too late because, to be honest, I forgot that we're vlogging everything on this car and just let Paul set to work. So I'm driving the A6 on the way to work this morning and just heard a little bit of a funny noise when I reversed it up to park up. Decided to get a bit of a funny feeling. Thought, is it something to do with brakes that we've just fitted? But got into the workshop, we had a look, there's nothing wrong with brakes. Done a little bit of catching noise and it's something to do with a CV boot clip catching on something, but we've not even had that off, so that makes no sense. But anyway, so then Paul's noticed that these standard bushes, which we'll see where they fit in a minute, have decided to start leaking oil out. So these are like an oil-filled suspension bush. So what we did was picked up a pair of Powerflex ones. So that's the number if anybody's interested. Got them on his website. And then he just snuck them in here. So yeah, I should have brought torch. Danny told me to bring torch and I didn't. So they just goes into that back of that arm there. Press in pretty nicely, nothing too difficult. I think the reason why this has happened, we've just lowered it, and generally when we lower stuff, really you want to be cracking all the bushes, crack the bolts, put the weight on the wheel, and nip it back up just so that at rest the bushes sort of not getting strained. But then when you go over a bump, it's going to obviously be pulling at it, and then when you go over a bump and the wheel comes up, it's going to be pulling down. But obviously if it's always under strain, it's not going to last very long. So we've sorted that out. That should stop the wheel moving back and forth. The noise I could hear was basically the arm moving. When you braked, the arm was just pulling the wheel back and forward. So hopefully that's sorted. This shouldn't really make much difference to the ride quality. It's going to obviously improve turning a little bit because you've not got a bush that when you're turning just wobbling about. So hopefully it works. Not too sure what else we're going to need to do on this, but all the other bushes look fine, so I'm not going to do every one. It's not a race car after all. So yeah, the brakes are a lot better after a bleed as well. I don't know if I said that, but they wanted just a little bit more air caught in them somewhere, and now they're absolutely mint. Not lent on them as hard as I want to, but we'll see. And Scott's not driven it yet either. So just to finish off this video, Danny said he wants me to go out and drive car a little bit and just talk about the difference. So what I have noticed, it's probably been 2 weeks since we did this. I don't know if you can't really get it to come across on a video, but turning's definitely more positive. There's a slight downside with them bushes, and that is just that the a little bit sort of feels more like the BMW did, where when you hit a bump, like when it had the run flat tyres on that are really hard, it's sort of just a little bit harsher anyway, and that's what the bushes are there for, so to be expected. So we put the purple bushes in. You can get black ones which are harder. Stick to the purple ones and you'll be fine. Compared to the damaged bushes, it's no problem. It's better, but obviously compared to, like, I drive a lot of these and a lot of standard cars, and compared to them, you can notice a big difference. Not terribly, but anyway. So there's been quite a gap between us doing anything with this, and I'll just give these brakes a little quick press. Yep, they definitely work. There's been a decent gap because we've been waiting on some intercooler parts. We had to make the jigs up, and then we've been that busy with customer orders, we sort of just put all our stuff on the back burner at the minute. We've just been absolutely rammed in the dyno, taking bookings for like December now. And what are we in now? Beginning of September. So yeah, really busy. But the tuning, we've got everything prepared for this that we think we need to do. So we should have some decent numbers on dyno when we finally get round to it. But we'll see. We've tuned a ton of SQ5s and A6s in between this as well. So learnt a lot, as we always do. So hopefully it'll be on the dyno next week. So next weekend there'll be a nice video for everybody, and basically some big numbers hopefully. So thank you for watching. Cheers.